Welcome to Shared Roamings. Our channel is dedicated to sharing travel experiences for the benefit of all. In this video, we want to share some experiences about what it's like to cruise on Norwegian cruise lines as a guest in their very special haven accommodations. We were very fortunate to try the haven experience on the Norwegian Encore. This is one of their biggest ships with some of the most elaborate accommodations and facilities. Experiencing the haven on the Encore was probably one of the best places to do so, as it had all the amenities Norwegian cruise lines had to offer. The Encore was built in 2019. At double occupancy, it can hold 4,000 passengers. At our sailing, which was the week before Christmas, there were almost 5,000 passengers on board. It was the perfect time to be checked into the haven. NCL has a large and nicely designed cruise terminal at the Port of Miami. It was crowded because of the Christmas holiday and a lot of families sailing. We had to ask security a couple of times where to find the haven check-in so we could avoid the crowds. We eventually got directed to go to the second floor, where there was absolutely no line to go through security, then to go to a lounge area exclusively for haven guests. They had a good number of seating areas spread out, and they served drinks, fresh fruits, pastries, and light snacks here. This lounge was elevated and one could see the rest of the passengers going through security and filling the general waiting area of the terminal. It got so full by the time boarding started that several people were sitting or laying down on the floors. Watching all the arriving passengers and how full the general waiting area became really made us thank our lucky stars that we were on the haven for this particular cruise. You can see here how spacious the haven lounge is compared to the general waiting area in the terminal. One of the reasons the terminal was so crowded on this day was because bad weather caused the Encore to dock several hours behind schedule. This meant all the scheduled boarding times were squeezed together in the afternoon and everyone started coming in at a short window of time versus the scheduled boarding times. When the ship was cleared for boarding, the haven concierge led all the haven guests onto the ship at the same time. We were the first to board the ship and were led directly up to the haven area and into the Horizon Lounge. The Horizon Lounge is like a private observation deck exclusively for haven guests. It has a second floor where they have games and a mini library. Both lower and upper decks of the lounge have a wonderful view. The concierge then gives a quick intro to haven guests.
We have 80 suites spread across different decks, deck 9, 10, 11, 1 up to 18. But where we are right now, 17, 18 and 19, the front ship, this area is exclusive only for you as a haven guest. You have your own private lounge, the pool, the hot tub. The lounge right over here is exclusive amenities, only for our guests in the haven. No family, no friends, no other guests allowed in this area. Along with that, you have your own private restaurant for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
There was a pool deck just for the haven. It was never crowded, but it also didn't get much direct sunlight. It had a pool and jacuzzi for haven guests. One of the nicest benefits of being at the haven is enjoying your own dedicated haven restaurant. This restaurant is on deck 18 and only accessible by haven guests. It has a nice reception area where one can sit, and, in this cruise, they built an intricate ginger tree bread house. The inside of the restaurant is elegant and very spacious, with several tables available for small and large parties. We enjoyed sitting by the window when enjoying our meals. The service was impeccable here, and the staff always remembered every guest's name. The restaurant also had an outside seating area, where one could enjoy the view of the pool deck and the ocean. The haven had different menus for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The menu items were permanent and did not change, unlike the other restaurants on the ship. However, you could ask to customize the dishes, and as long as the ingredients you asked for were on the menu, they would happily accommodate your request. For example, I requested avocado and beets be added to my Caesar salad, as well as a side of salmon to my scallop dinner. We could also order as much of the food on the menu as we'd like. Surprisingly, the haven restaurant was never really crowded. It was like dining in a nice, quiet, and peaceful restaurant. When we walked around the other restaurants on the ship, especially the Garden Cafe Buffet, it was like night and day as these places were packed with other cruisers. Tables could be hard to find during peak hours. As mentioned earlier, the Haven has a dedicated concierge team. They can assist Haven guests with a number of things, like booking specialty restaurants, booking entertainment seats, getting priority disembarkation or tenders off the ship. They leave a message on your voicemail every day reminding you of the next day's activities and how they can assist you. We recommend using them to book specialty dining reservations and to escort you off the ship at the end of your cruise. They really made these processes very easy. It's recommended you give them gratuities at the end of your trip, as they do not get a share of the overall service charges provided to other crew. So they, and your room butler, depend on your direct gratuities. They will definitely be happy if you show your appreciation to them. Finally, the cabin. We stayed in a spa balcony cabin. This was on deck 15 at the aft of the ship. The Haven area is mostly at the forward of the ship and the higher decks. However, there are some spa balcony cabins in the aft of the ship that not only have Haven access, but, at the time of this cruising, had access to the spas included. The cabin itself had a king-size bed, a coffee machine that also made espresso, a fridge, a small dining table with 2 comfortable chairs and treats waiting for us, an actual spa, a very spacious walking area and a generous amount of drawers. It also had a very spacious walk-in closet to fit luggage and hang a lot of clothes. It also had a safe and drawers. 2 Haven robes and slippers were also provided. Now let's look at the balcony. The balcony itself had a nice sun chair where one could lie down, as well as 2 chairs to sit on and a table. These chairs didn't have leg rests and were quite deep to sit back easily on without any cushions. The bathroom was also nice with a standard toilet, 2 sinks, a well-equipped shower and liquid dispensers for shampoo, conditioner, and soap. It felt spacious overall. One of the benefits of having a spa balcony cabin in the aft of the ship was it included access to the Mandara Spa area. This was a great non-public place to enjoy an indoor pool and jacuzzi, use several cushioned or heated beds to lay down and relax. There were locker rooms for men and women to change. They offered some refreshments here. One could also use the sauna, steam room, snow room and salt room to detox and relax. This was definitely a great perk of having a spa balcony room. Unfortunately, Norwegian stopped offering Mandara Spa access at the beginning of 2024, so we were very fortunate to be on one of the last cruises where spa balcony cabins had access to this spa area. It is not a normal Haven offering, and one has to purchase either a daily or weekly access to use the spa facility. This concludes this brief overview of some of the Haven benefits and amenities we enjoyed in our cruise on the Norwegian Encore in December of 2023 going to the Caribbean. This is by no means a comprehensive review of the Haven, just some of the experiences we enjoyed the most. We found being at the Haven totally worth it given how fully booked the Encore was. We also want to note that the Haven experience may vary from ship to ship, and one should research what's offered on each ship carefully before making the decision to book the Haven. Happy cruising!